Right, good afternoon everybody. We're just about to set off from the yard. There's Magic doing his stuff, washing the trucks. There's my truck there, and Sean in the left hooker over there. He's just had that 560 Super for a couple of weeks. I'll put a link to his Instagram below. It's GTR jockey. We've just been out for a ride in his car. Jesus, what a machine. I think it's 700 horsepower or something. But yeah, we're both heading down to Rungis. There's going to be 5 of us there this weekend apparently, so we'll see who's there when we get there, and you can follow us on the trip. We're going to down to Folkestone. I need fuel, so we'll fuel up there, then onto the train, cross to Civep, down to Rungis. We're all tipping Rungis tomorrow, and then various destinations from there. I'm going on to Gramat and Grillon, which is down in the south of France, so it should be quite a good trip. Anyway, follow along. Sean's filled up, but it's chaos around here because the French are on strike. There was coaches blocking the bays and everything when I came in, but anyway, we're off down to the tunnel. Well, very quiet coming into the lanes, so quiet that they dragged us straight in and straight through and straight into the X-ray scanner. There's Sean just coming out in the new 560 Super. Yeah, so they dragged us straight in because there was nothing for your man there to do. So we're going to now see what the queue's like to get on the next available train. Hopefully that'll be good as well. This chap should let us through pretty sharpish. Excuse me, yeah. Hopefully the queue for the next train will be good and we can get across to France and queue at Civep. Right, we've cleared at Civep. There's Sean the donkey in his 560 Super, and we're heading for Rungis. See you in a bit. Okay, good evening all. Welcome to Rungis on a night time. My first drop is blocked in with 3 pallets. So what I'm going to try and do...
You are going the wrong way down the street.
One of the pallets is actually for my 3rd drop, which is just around the corner here. So what I'm going to try and do, rather than have everybody working round the pallets, I'm going to nip round to drop number 3 and see if they'll take their pallet off now, and then I can go back round with their hanging goods in order later on, if you see what I mean. So I know I'm going the wrong way down Runway Street. Nobody's overly bothered, but as long as you just go steady, give them a bit of a flash of the lights, and then they can see. Somervog's busy tonight, look. Hannon's already queuing. We'll pass the alley on the right hand side, so we'll see how busy that is as well. Hopefully not too busy. Not bad, not bad. So I think the first one I've got, or this pallet that I've got, is for these chaps here. And in fairness, they are normally...
Turn right onto the alley, then take the first right.
They are normally very good. So we shall see whether they play ball tonight. They might not even be open yet. I suppose that's the next problem. First job is to get turned round.
Turn right onto the alley, then take the first right.
At least we're facing the right
Turn right
way.
onto Rue de l'Ancienne Bergerie, then take the first left.
On my driver's side.
Turn left onto Rue de Saleg, then take the first left. Turn right onto Rue de l'Ancienne Bergerie, then take the first left.
Your man there's not checking. Are they open yet? No. Are they open yet? No.
I don't know, I am first time here, I don't know.
Ah, okay.
Maybe these French drivers, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, I have one pallet.
Oh.
Only one pallet.
Okay. So these might not be open just yet. I think what I'm going to do is stick it on bay 10 and see what happens. Right, they wanted me to back onto bay 8 and there's somebody already on there,
You
so
are
that
going
ain't
the
going to
wrong
work.
way down the street.
So I'm going to nip round here in the hope that I can get onto GRG's bay. Which is already full. All these guys on the right there are ready for Eurodis, look. He's gonna love me here. Three pallets in the way of all his stuff. Right, that's the first one off. They're none too happy about having to shift these pallets, but there's not a lot I can do. Coincidence says that the second drop he'd also need the pallets moving, so he's done a bit of juggling around and made it easiest for us both, really. And he's following me around, so with a bit of luck I'll get tipped pretty sharpish around here. Yeah, a bit of a pain in the backside having to work around two pallets, but there we are, know what we can do. So we're now going up to the top of the alley here where VG1 is. We turn right there, go down the alley the wrong way, but then we come back on the driver's side onto one of the bays, 45 to 49 I think he said to use. So that's where I'm heading. Hopefully it won't be too busy. But there's one of ours turning back on as well. That's tight.
You are going the wrong way down the street.
Merci, chef. Well, we've got the second one off, but just had a right difficult job getting off the bay because we're so close you can't shut the doors and this, that and the other. Like this chap's having, trying to get on here, in fairness. They are ridiculous bays. Too close together, you can't open your doors. You can't close your doors to get, and you have to close your doors to get past the pillars. Just pathetic for a fairly modern building. Anyway, we've got another one to do down the bottom end of this road, where I'm going to next, and then a big one then to finish Rungis off, and then we're away heading down south. Well, that was eventful. We've been there an hour, and matey boy decided to play up tonight. So he wants all the hooks taken off, despite the fact that the finger crane will actually reach where he needs to get to. And at the end of it all, though the ticket says 100 lambs, and there's
Turn
two
left
of them,
onto Rue de Salé, then
and
take the first left.
chef that signs your paperwork, making 3 obviously, there's conveniently 3 lambs missing from my load, or from their consignment. So I have my suspicions, but not a great deal you can do, because
Turn
they
left onto Rue de
just slot it
Lebrac, then
away
head to the roundabout.
quicker than you can find it. So time's ticked on nicely. We've wasted an hour there, and as I say, he wanted all the hooks off, and despite me saying hang on a minute and getting all the boxes and crates out ready to put the hooks in, he wants to throw them on the floor, as I say, despite the boxes being underneath him, just to show a bit of power. So
At the roundabout,
I can
take
sort
the
that out
second exit
tomorrow,
Varsy Poulet Rest.
or at some later stage, because no doubt this next guy is going to do exactly the same. But anyway, we're off up to our last drop in Rungis, and then we've got 350 miles to go to get to our drop point for 7 o'clock in the morning. And now, so that's 7 hours drive plus an hour's break, that's 8 hours, and it's currently 11 p.m. So and I've got this next stop to do, which is likely to be fairly long anyway. I wanted to go straight across there, so I've missed that. So the 7 a.m. booking for tomorrow morning is looking extremely doubtful. If I left now, I'd probably just get there for 7 a.m. booking, and I'm not leaving now because I've got another drop to do. So there we are. That's the result of putting too much on before a long distance run and sending it to this place rather than getting down the road and getting the job done. Anyway, we're on to the next one. Let's see what the queue's like.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Rue de Lebrac.
We may be alright, but the chances are he's going to mess me about here, because he'll say, well, some of it can come off here and some of it needs to go up there, and I can't move that pallet, and yada yada yada. But as I say, the delivery is ticking away, the booking time rather is ticking away, with nothing I can do about it.
Turn right onto the alley, then take the first right.
So we'll now go in and see these, see what they've got. Nobody on the bay. And there we are. Right, wish me luck. See you in a bit. Right, that's that one tipped. That's the last one in Rungis done. That's taken us another just about an hour, so we're up to midnight now. I've got an 8-hour drive, 8-hour journey in front of me. So that's 8 AM and I'm booked in tomorrow at 7. So that ain't gonna happen. But not a great deal I can do about it. I had problems with it last week as well, so we're probably not going to be too popular turning up late, but there we are. Not a lot I can do. Okay, stick with us. We're going to nip out of Paris now and pick up the A10 southbound, and we'll stop for a break on the way down. Catch you in a bit. Welcome back. Just a quick update. We've got 120 miles in 2.5 hours, so we're doing pretty good, averaging about 50 miles an hour. Nothing to see, as you can see. It's nighttime runnings, just pitch black really. There's not many street lights and not a great deal to see. I will show you, if I get a chance, the spotlight configuration on this Volvo, because it's hellish good. Yeah, we should be alright here, look. Okay, so that's the normal view, and that's the difference with the spotlights. So it really does make a hell of a difference out here. They properly come into their own. He's going to think I'm flashing him or blinded him. Yeah, so we're going to do another hour, which should get us down to about 3 hours left. So I'm confident I can do it then in my last push. So we're gonna, like I say, yeah, we're gonna do another hour, and then stop for a coffee and a 45, and then push on for the last 3 hours to get us there in 1 hit. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we made it to services here, on our way down to Gramat. Just pulled in, we've just had a quick 45. It's just ticked over to 45 minutes, yeah, there we are. So we'll head on down. We've got 108 miles to go, which we should do in probably 2.25 hours. We won't do it in a straight 2, because the last 12 miles are on pretty well, they're not fast roads, which will get us there 2.25, 5:05, which will get us there at 7:15, which will be 8:15 French time. Here we are in the Dordogne. The light's just breaking through this morning. It's 6:30 UK time, 7:30 French, and we're 30 miles from our next drop, which is the last one of today, and then the next one's booked for tomorrow morning. I've done both of these before. If you can get this one off and head down, I've got enough driving time. It's just spread over time that may scupper me now. But if I can get down just south of Toulouse area, you can do it in 1 hit then to Grillon, which is the last drop, which will be first thing tomorrow morning. But yeah, it looks like a nice day. It occasionally spits a little bit of rain, but beautiful, nice, decent roads. not much traffic, and a nice bit of scenery. Look at these roads. This is what makes driving in Europe a pleasure. There's such great distances between conurbations that you only even need a dual carriageway, and the traffic just moves on it. You know, there's very little traffic on it. Lovely morning. And I suppose the weather helps as well, but they don't seem to be doing road repairs all the time like they are in the UK. No, they do road repairs. I've just been through some roadworks back there now, 2 minutes ago. But they just crack on with the job. Whatever needs doing, they shut one lane and just get on with it, get it done. Then reopen it and away you go. But I think the weather may have something to do with that. I think they don't get such a severe frost that actually blows our tarmac and makes incredibly bad potholes, because you see a lot of cracks in the tarmac over here that's actually just filled with hot bitumen, and it just fills it in and it works. But yeah, it's a pleasure. Look at that, 3 cars and a truck. We're 6 miles to our junction, and then 18 miles in total to the drop point. As long as I get no hold-ups here, I should be able to get another couple of hours towards my last one. As I said earlier, that'll give me 1:08 to get from tomorrow morning. So I'll hopefully kick off about 2 a.m. And get to the last one at 6:30, ready for a 7 a.m. booking. I'm sure they're actually open at earlier than that. Last time I went, they were open early. So yeah, I'll just keep moseying along.